Do, do, do. Still don't know what that does. That's a mystery. What time is it? Yeah, 3 in the morning. Doesn't matter. Hours, time is immaterial. Good night for an all-nighter. Make some more coffee in a while. Get ready for a busy morning. I thought Aspie would be awake. She's oftentimes roaming around odd hours. Hopefully somebody's around. Hmm. Again, it's a weird time of night. Just watching more World War II documentaries. Pretty good one. It's actually a long, ongoing series that's been going on for a couple of years. Can't can't recall the name of the series, but it's very good. And there was an earlier World War One in week by week one, and then interwar period, which is really interesting. I like the interwar period. Big fan of war. War is cool. No, war is terrible, but it's very, very interesting. A little more coffee. Yeah. The tankard, the pitcher. Whoever it was, I lost him. I stopped stewing about Cobra. He can take care of himself. He's a big boy. Big, weird boy. And his weird girlfriend unit. But it's fun to check in almost hourly. Yeah. One of me keeps popping in and popping out. I just wonder about that. People are hovering and not responding. Maybe I do that too. I'll have to think about that. Give that some thought. I'm fully willing to talk to myself. It's okay. Been doing this my entire life, and this is slightly less irrational. 20 millions of people staring at their phones. I wonder about that. Seems a lot of people are staring at the phone and there's nothing on. It's a funny world. It's a zany world. Ain't it funny? What do you think? Is it funny and zany, this life? To what end? To what end? Excuse me. Oh, a big rat. Good for the dog. Good for the bog hound. It's a good dog then. It's doing its job. That's cool. Too bad you can't do that to trolls. Don't you sleep anymore, CEO? Delicious rat stew. The other white meat. Yeah. My dog is not much of a killer. He scares stuff off real good, but not a murderer. No, chickens. He's backed off from coyotes before. He has no problem with that. It's fierce, but he just doesn't go for the meat. Yep. It seems like people are keeping so strange. Oh, it's up early morning for you. You're in a different phase of the sun. Fucking weasels. God. Anything that goes messes with your chickens has got to die. I love chickens. Chickens are cool. You better have chickens. Want to be a farmer, you got to have chickens. Chickens are great. Chickens are useful. You got eggs, and you can eat them, and all kinds of stuff. They poop fertilizer. Can't beat that. Chickens are pretty much completely perfect little beings. I have no problem eating them. Yeah. Had to get out of World War II for a while. It's a really long series about D-Day. Boy, that was a long few hours. I miss having chickens. I've kept chickens a bunch of times, and they brought me a lot of joy. They're really cool. Yeah, I got a cleaning project. I got to unleash. Getting my brain ready for that. Keeping kind of in Asperger's purgatory for a while, but I did kick it. Hey, Seven. How are things in Canada, buddy? All the homeboys are showing up. It's weird. I either get all men or all women on my streams, which is cool. I'm attractive to everyone. Yeah, I've been streaming almost every night now, which is kind of cool. Probably therapeutic, something like that. Yes. 5 in the morning, that's a good time to wake up. Yeah. They better. I mean, good God. They better do something entertaining pretty quick. They're going to lose their audience. Hey, Masochism. How you doing? You keep weird hours, Seven. You work too much. Jobs for suckers. I don't mean that. I've had my share of those things. Yeah, nothing giant housework chore earlier today. I can't do it right now because I don't want to be pounding around my place when people are trying to sleep. That's my excuse. That and I just don't want to do it, but it's got to get done. Yep, complete and utter sloth. That's how I roll. And then I get clean again and get real finicky about stuff. Today is my working carrot counter and my dresser top, which is far more complicated than than it should be. I need I have a lot of stuff. I do a lot of things, therefore I have a lot of clutter. The Soviet stuff's really interesting because it's always like 50 years behind the time. They don't have zippers, they have buttons for everything. Yeah, go commie for a while. See ya. Commissar of chair books. Oh, if I ever change my channel name. I collect knives. They've got a pretty good collection of them. I used to collect ashtrays. I used to collect chicken figurines. I used to have a couple hundred of those things. So yeah, but knives. I've collecting knives on and off most of my life. I always lose my stuff when I move, and yeah, I always get knives back. I love knives. Relatively cheap ones. Commissar of chair books. I'm gonna change my channel. One of my channel names. I have to do a couple of alts. It's gonna be the Commissar of chair books. It's about time you had a copy name. The 4,000 Cobra fake names. It's all meant to jest, you know that. Collect bad habits. Oh well. Hey, your old lady puts up with you, so you can't be that bad. That's always a good indicator. She hasn't killed you yet. I've had a few after to kill me. One almost tried to shoot me with my own shotgun. That's when you know your wife's pissed off. She's raising at a 20 gauge at your head. She had shot me too. Yet, I don't collect women anymore. So the odds against that are, you know, I passed through that veil of terror. Yeah. She can't be that bad, man. You probably treat her really well. You're probably a complete nut, but you know, sometimes nuts are keepers. Nobody else wants them, I'll keep them. Just don't screw around on her. That's one thing you cannot do. There's no getting beyond that. Once they don't trust you, they don't trust you. Seven probably does smell really good. He smells like a Canadian goth. Boy, that Canadian smells good. Like syrup and poutine. I always wonder who else is listening in, learning our secrets. Hard to be secretive when you broadcast everything and then save it for posterity for whatever reason. I think Aspie replays this stuff afterwards. I like lurkers. They make me feel important. What if you'll say something incriminating? Good luck. I don't have anything incriminating to say. I don't do anything. We learned he has a dirty room. That's true. That's true. It's probably great. My greatest shame right now is that. How pathetic am I? I don't have any secrets. I have no secrets whatsoever. I used to. Used to be an agent of destruction. When I was a young drunk. And women were, for some reason, attracted to me. Oh, God. KFC and Taco Bell sound really good right now. Oh yeah. I'd gluttonize myself on that stuff. I'm about due for a Taco Bell mission. Every once in a while, it tastes so good. And it's right up the street. Being drunk used to be fun for me, not anymore. Yeah, my KFC bowl sounds really good. But we don't have double towns anymore. No more double downs. The shame of our culture. Don't start CEO in the double downs. Dave Sherman's from Dole. I don't even know what Dave's is. I've never had a White Claw. I heard they're good, but yeah. God, I wish I could drink. I miss being a drunk. Life makes sense when you're drunk. Gonna do a drunken stream pretty good, 7? Or are you working too much? I guess. Let's watch 7 get wasted. Ah, look, he's drunk. Oh, yeah, look. Yay. Just don't be like Cobra's old lady. Ugh, jeez, naked. No. She's, oh, couldn't just design a worse woman. What kind of bad news did you get? Yeah, thanks for showing up, CEO. I appreciate it. You're one of the good ones. I must be somebody because CEO hangs out with me. Yeah, it's true. Hope your doggy's okay. Dogs are very important. Dogs and chickens, very important. I haven't seen my dog in about 2 weeks. I need to talk to that woman about that. She's been busy. She just moved, but it's time to bitch again. Need to see my dog. Oh, good. Sounds expensive. so dog is great. Love cats too. I mean, cats, dogs, and chickens. I've gotten more happiness from tending chickens than anything else. Well, my dog, but I can watch chickens for hours, and I have. Feeding the strays, some people say it's a terrible thing. I disagree. I think feeding strays is great. Helping your little friends out. They deserve a break. It's not their fault they're stray. Wish I had the money to get cats fixed. And when they have barn cat programs, that's cool. So get them fixed and knocks their little ears, and they get to go be wild cats. They get fed, but they also kill rats. Yeah, cats do a good job. Cats are very important, and they're fun to watch. It's always fun to see a cat. I hate raccoons. Fucking hate those things. Oh man, that's my only mortal enemy because I've been a hobo, and living around raccoons is not a happy adventure. They're out to get you. You're out to get them. It's just fucking raccoons. I've been friends with timber rats before, no problem. Used to feed them and hang out with them. They're half-assed tame, you know. Used to feed them every night, but sunflower seeds and stuff. I love possums. Possums are cool. God, they're possums. It's hard to be mad at a possum. They really don't do anything wrong, and they won't give you rabies. They just go about their possumy business, and I don't find them. I don't actually. I have a plushed stuffed possum in my room right now. It's my one stuffed animal. It's a possum. It's like my spirit animal. I've had raccoons rob me. Yeah, you live out in the woods for too long in a tent, and raccoons are around. It's just you get feral. You become an animal yourself. So it's one against one. It's not human against animal. It's just You know, fuck. Didn't kill them. I just chucked big racks and hit them with bats and stuff, and they go away. You can't hurt those things. Raccoons are really smart, and they're out to get you. They aren't your friends, little bandits. Oh, they're not your friends. You get one in your house, you're in for real trouble. Uh, the, the hobo life is just, it's 7 days a week. It's, you don't get a break really. You have to calculate every move. It keeps you really busy. It's hard, it wears on you, and gives you PTSD like a son of a gun. Because it's not happy-go-lucky. It's just, okay, you're living in a structure in the woods, you're moving around and stuff. You always have to keep your mind, and you have to find a way to make money too. So you can't get away with it. So I loved it, but wouldn't do it again. Being good at it, and it's pretty much extinct. So the culture has changed. People aren't as accepting of stuff as they used to be. You know. So. And those wannabe hobos today, oh, no, no, no. They're not the real deal. Or they're the new real deal for them, but not for me. So I'm very much a snob about it. But that was a big year. It was years of my life. I went through it, and yeah. They're on the wrong drugs. Fuck. Find the worst drugs. I used to like jugs of wine a lot. Bum jugs. That was the thing. And cheap ass beer, jugs of wine, occasional bottle of whiskey, and I could say travel. I could be on the road and still be doing that. Thanks for dropping in, masochism. I do appreciate it. Back in the old days, you could go to Safeway, and it was back in the late '80s. You get actually a case of beer for like $5, and a gallon of wine is $5. Used to get drunk for pennies. It was Pabst Blue Ribbon. Now Wiedemann's beer. It was just the worst, but it was cheap. You could buy a lot of it. So your hobo friends would gather around and just have raging booze parties, and you know, somebody always could dredge up the money, taking turns. Can't remember the name of the fake vineyard, but it was just some cheap ass gallons of wine. I like Pabst. Pabst is the king of relatively cheap beers, and it's really good out of a keg too. Used to drink that exclusively in Portland because it was just a Pabst town. It was because I think it was because of the union. Pitchers of beer went for nothing. A happy hour was like $2 a pitcher. Oh yeah, pitchers of beer, keep them coming. Oh yeah, it's like, it was a fun way to drink. Hello, how you doing? Can't read the writing, but you'll excuse me. Whoever you are, you're wonderful. Thanks for showing up. I love the people who show up on my channel. The finest people. Very few times have I gotten somebody mean. I don't get mean people on my channel. I like it that way. I don't need mean people in my life. I'm trying not to be mean, so. Punk Rock Hotel. That'd be wonderful. Yeah, Pabst is the stuff, man. Even the cans look cool. It looks like Pabst. The thumbs up. Yay. Where are you from? I know where Seven's from. Canada. Land of the maple leaf. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, Canada. That's all that's all I know. Oh, China. Good to have a new Chinese friend then. Absolutely cool. Yeah, the weather's been mild here. We had some fierce rain. I just ignored it, but there was flooding, and that's California. It's either drought or it's a flood. But at least it's a wet year. I haven't been keeping track of the rain I haven't really left my room for a couple of days, really. And Happy New Year to you. You want to go to LA? Why do you want to go to LA there, Seven? Besides, it's a great state, a great city. It's where I'm from. LA boy. Living in LA teaches you stuff. Well, if you're rich, you don't learn a thing, but that's how it goes. Being rich keeps you away from a lot of life. Yeah, LA history is interesting. It's a city as big as a country. It's huge. It's got so many areas, and some places you don't want to go. Some places are great, but best food on earth. I would like to visit China. I'd like to visit anywhere, but I'm afraid my traveling days are kind of over. No. China's huge. There's so many different cultures and dialects, cuisines. And you can't stereotype China at all because it's vast. The place I really want to go to is like Vietnam, though. I've studied Vietnam a bit, and very interesting. Parallel cultures too. Vietnam is very friendly to the United States. Excuse me. I'm extra strokey today. Big black hawk. That's nice. Oh, Modi, that's not very nice. There. There. I had to hide from somebody. That's yeah. I'm saying, God, I'm just going on about how you don't get any trolls and stuff, and there we get ourselves a troll. It will be back though. Well, what's the point of even writing stuff like that? It's not even offensive. It's just kind of lame. How old are you? It was a troll. They're gone now. Probably didn't even sub. That's the worst. They didn't even sub, you bastards. You got an idea. That's a plan. Good at trying to, you don't know somebody. Take care of yourself. Yeah, my new Chinese friend. My new Chinese friend is nice. He's not like the other guy was. He wasn't very nice. He used dirty words. I don't like dirty words. I'm getting away from the filth, you know. Another thing that really offended me about Cobra's girlfriend, she's just a foul-mouthed woman. I don't like that. You know, little vulgarity is fine, but she was crass, icky, and brought out Cobra was actually a lot less crass. He was trying to get her to chill out a little. Well, I'm going to get myself going, and I think Seven wants Now. I keep forgetting its name. Now, oh, I had high hopes. I had very high hopes about her, but it's not turning out well. Except the last little snippet, she was on the couch playing with her phone, and Cobra was back in the. I do not, sir. I'm kidding, Seven. God, I hope you're. I hope I'm kidding. Oh, God. Jeez. She's a reason not to drink. Don't leave the house when you're drunk. Now what happened to you? It's okay. Well, I'm going to get going. Seven, everybody else, thank you. Thanks for dropping in. I love you guys.